Greetings, fellow Earthlings. I'm going to be doing a reading for Capricorn, and this reading is going to be an ancestor's message reading. So, this is messages from your ancestors. Anything that your ancestors would like you to know will come out in this reading. Okay, so let's see what we have. Okay, so we have Strength, and we have the King of Pentacles. So there's definitely a Capricorn energy coming up here with the King of Pentacles. Let's just get some more cards before I start speaking. Okay, so to start the reading, we have Strength. Strength here, I feel like your ancestors are trying to tell you that you have some sort of spiritual authority over the negative energy that is around your life at this time. Because what I'm seeing is in this image of the Strength card, we have this woman putting her hands into the lion's mouth, and the lion being tame and allowing her to fiddle with its teeth or its tongue, or you know. And what that is telling me is that you guys, my divine collective out there, have some sort of ancestral strength, spiritual strength, right? Some sort of spiritual authority over the negative energy that is around you. It's like you taming the demons that are around you in your life at this time. And that you have the courage and bravery to turn those negative energies, to turn that darkness into light, to turn them into positive aspects of a situation, or bring in this positive power in order to bring in a peaceful resolution, a tranquil resolution, right? And your ancestors are showing me that along with the spiritual authority that you have, there is the sense of being stable and grounded in your own energy, right? Being in control of your stability. And what I mean by that is it's not easy for people to do anything negative in your life and have that negativity affect you the way they intended, right? So you're able to ward off this negative energy while maintaining the sense of tranquility within yourself, right? Keeping your peace and happiness still fully intact. So just with these first two cards that I'm seeing here is for my collective out there, you guys are extremely powerful souls, right? For those who are listening to this video, for my fellow Capricorns, I do see that this amount of stability that you have within yourself, your ancestors are telling me, first of all, they're extremely proud of all the effort and work you've actually put into yourself in order to become this very stable person. Second of all, I'm seeing that there is the sense of you being in control of your finances. I just wanted to bring up finances there for my Capricorns, because I feel like whatever you're busy doing now when it comes to your work or your career, right, that you use to bring in that income, I feel like you're controlling it very well, and the way that you are helping yourself grow in that context is actually a very stable way of doing things. And I'm seeing that your ancestors are extremely proud of that. Again, I'm getting that message through here. For the amount of dedication and persistence you have when it comes to you actually putting the effort into creating those finances for yourself, right? So, for example, for those of you who are creating your own business, I see here that the process you are currently going through, is the correct path for you to be on at this time, because I see you investing a lot of yourself into your career. So you're trying to incorporate new aspects into your career, like how can you make it more exciting for people? How can you attract more customers? How can you bring in more people who want to get services paid for from you, right? If that makes sense. And then we go to the Magician here. So it's like your ancestors are saying that you will have everything you need in order to fulfill your goal or objective when it comes to your career or your home life, or generally in your life. You'll have everything you need at the right time when you need it. Because the Magician here talks about using all of the resources and everything that you have, your skills, abilities, and talents, in order to create something into your reality, right? But your ancestors are pointing out to me here that even if you don't have everything you need right at this moment, as you're taking action towards this goal or achievement or whatever the case may be, I see that everything you need for those situations will come at the time that you need it. So what this means is, if you do not have it at this time, it means that it's not the time for you to be fully creating that idea or goal or achievement. So yes, these things do take time in order to build up correctly, right? And I'm seeing here that for some of my Capricorns out there, I'm feeling that patience is not your best friend. And the reason I'm feeling that is because with this Magician card, I'm feeling a very inspired, quick energy about it. So it's like you guys want to just get everything built and activated and done, and the goal reached or the achievement achieved, right, at the time when you start doing this. But your ancestors are saying this is a journey that you are going through, right? It is a journey in order to complete this task, goal, or challenge, or whatever it may be talking about for you in your life. But now I see the Three of Swords has come out here. And what that is telling me is that there is some sort of hurt and pain that you are currently experiencing, right? But your ancestors are telling me that this hurt and pain was meant to cross your path in order to help you find your true strength, right? So whatever obstacle, challenge, or situation that you're dealing with at this time that is bringing a lot of hurt and pain to your heart space, I do see that your ancestors are telling you that you need to work through whatever this is, right? If there are aspects of it that you feel like you cannot work through, this is where the next card comes in, Justice. You will have a fair outcome to whatever the situation is for you that is causing you this hurt and pain, right? Because the truth will be revealed, and the universe is balancing out what is fair and not fair in a situation in order to bring you the results that are justice, a fair outcome for you. So I do see that whatever you're facing here, where you feel like you've got this heaviness around you, I see that it will soon be released or lifted off of you, where you can actually heal yourself. Coming to the Star card here, you can heal yourself from whatever hurt and pain was causing you to feel very heavy, or in a way I just heard restricting you from actually following through on your goals, achievements, or whatever, so forth, so on, right? But I see here that your ancestors are pointing out to me that you are about to enter a phase where you successfully overcome these negative things that are impacting your life. Because what I was drawn to in this Star card here is this big star. And again, I feel like mentioning, every time I see white in a card that stands out for me, it is your ancestors bringing through this message, Okay, so what this tells me here is you are this huge star in the center of this card, right? And you are shining extremely bright at this time, and your ancestors are all around you supporting your light. And something else I was just brought out to now, going through this process of healing, right? In this card, this woman has no clothes on, right? And what that tells me is she's feeling very vulnerable. And if for the men listening, he is feeling very vulnerable, right? But in this card, it's a woman because there are tat 1 and tat 2 over there. But yes, the point is vulnerability. And then what I'm hearing your ancestors say is this vulnerability is linking to your emotions. So feeling very emotionally vulnerable at this time is because you are working through those emotions that are weighing you down in order to bring in faith and healing into the situation. Because in this card you see her pouring 1 jug of water into the little pond and 1 jug of water onto the earth. And if you look nicely around on the land, there are little flowers that are starting to grow. Because of this person, because you are busy nurturing your emotional side and allowing your emotions to be in a state of flow, working through the emotions as they arise, it is actually helping you grow, right? It is helping new things within inside of yourself manifest. These positive aspects that where you are actually in control of your emotions instead of your emotions controlling you. Going to the 2 of Cups here, I do see that for my fellow Capricorns, there is a connection coming in very soon where you'll be deepening a bond with someone. Now, for some of you out there, it will be a person that has been in your life that you've already met and you are already friends, for example, and you are deepening the connection with this person. So the bond that you guys have is becoming a lot stronger. For my Capricorns out there that are in a relationship, I do see that going back to this 3 of Swords quickly, especially for my Capricorns who are in a relationship, I feel like there is some drama that could have caused you to feel some type of way about this person that you're in a relationship with, right? But I feel like going back to this 2 of Cups is you putting in the effort to actually understand your partner. So it's investing more time and effort into the connection with them in order to understand them a bit better, so that you can be very clear about communication with them, right? Expressing yourself with them and knowing that they will be open enough to understand you the same as well, right? And then we get to the card here, 4 of Pentacles. Now, the 4 of Pentacles to me is telling me that at this time, your ancestors are wanting you to allow things to be in a state of flow, okay? So whatever comes up in your life at this time, try not to resist it. Try not to swim against the tide. No matter what it is, if it is negative or positive, just allow whatever it is to flow. Because I see that whatever it is that could be coming up, that is calling for you to be in a state of flow, your ancestors are telling me that it's not your responsibility to actually work through that, right? So what I'm hearing is that you just need to let it be, right? So that it can work itself out. As long as you are not internalizing it or overthinking or holding on to it, because these things are meant to be like signs or messages or things like that, and by us taking these messages too literally or something like that, it makes us overthink, right? Or it makes us hold on to a situation even tighter so that we don't lose sight of it or lose it from our lives, if that makes sense, right? But the point here is your ancestors are saying, okay, now you need to make sure that you are staying in a state of flow with all the energy that is around you, right? Because there is something positive coming into your life, right? A brand new opportunity that is about to enter your life where you'll be very inspired, be very motivated, and have a lot of compassion within inside of yourself to express. So I'm going to use my my deck of, what is it, Green Witch Oracle cards to just get some more ancestor messages here for you. Whoa, there we go. Okay, let's see what these two are first. So we have positivity, and the plant that goes with this is marigold. What I just heard with this card is that your ancestors are actually sending you positive thoughts or positive emotions or positive things in your surroundings that will help you boost your mood. Okay, so if you're experiencing some negative emotions here, like with the Three of Swords, your ancestors are actively surrounding you with positive energy so that you don't get so caught up in this negativity. Okay. And then the next card is tranquility. So with this card, your ancestors are saying that they're sending you peace, love, and light. Okay, so that you can have a clear mind, you can have your heart space that is open without any heavy emotions feeling you. What I just heard with tranquility, for some of my Capricorns out there, I'm hearing your ancestors say that you must light a candle and just sit with the candle for a moment and just speak to them, because that will help you release some of the heavy thoughts and emotions that you have within inside of yourself that you could possibly be bottling up, right? So in order to find more tranquility in your life, your ancestors are saying that you must just take time, light a candle, and speak to them. Express this heaviness to them so that they can help you find the peace in the situation. Okay, some cards fell. Let me quickly pick them up. Okay, we have passion. That was far. There's too many here, so I'm going to put these ones back. So with passion, let me just go back to tranquility here. The flower on this card is violet, if anyone wanted to know out there. But now beetroot is for passion. Okay, so what I'm seeing with this passion here is that your ancestors are telling you that you're about to experience an opportunity where a lot of passion is involved, where you are capable or able to express this passion into whatever you are doing in your daily life. I feel like you'll have more passion that you will be able to express. For in your recent past or in your past, I see that there have been a lot of things that have blocked your passion off, right? That have made you feel like you weren't really passionate about many things, or somehow it blocked your passion, right? But I'm seeing here your ancestors are saying that is all about to change, okay? Because we've got two cards that represent passion. The one from the Rider-Waite Tarot is the Ace of Wands, which is a brand new opportunity with the Wands, talks about passion, right? And then we have passion with the beetroot. So there's a lot of passion surrounding you at this time. Then we have luck, and the fruit that goes with this is lime. And we have victory, and the plant for victory is nasturtium. So if we're going to lime here with luck, what I just heard for some of you out there, if you have some tea, if you like drinking tea, try and have some lime in your tea, which will help you with manifesting more luck into your life. Okay. But I do see that your luck is turning in your favor, my fellow Capricorns. I see that all of your hard work is paying off with this victory card as well. So whatever you've been putting work and effort into in your daily life, right, I see that it will be very fruitful. It will become victorious, right? You'll have a victory from those situations because you've been putting enough effort into it and you've been keeping a moderate pace of action towards it. Like, you keep working on it. So your ancestors saying, because of all the effort that you've put in, again, you're going to receive a victory. And I just want to point out on this card with victory is the number 44. The number 4 talks about stability and security. And the fact that it's doubled on this card, 44, talks about many victories or being very stable and secure in multiple aspects of your life. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card from this deck and see what it says, what your ancestors have to say. There we go. Okay, so we have energy, which is linked to orange. What your ancestors showed me with this card is that they are sending you a lot of energy so that you can have more energy in order to take action towards these goals, aspirations, or achievements that you're trying to create for yourself. I see that they're sending you a lot of rejuvenation is also what I just heard with this energy card here. I see that with this card, your ancestors showed me that in your past, you struggled quite a lot with having enough energy to actually complete the tasks that you want to complete, right? But I'm seeing that they've been working on sending you more energy so that you have the energy in order to complete these tasks or further these tasks, right? Another card shot out, so I'm going to read it. We have productivity, and that is a Kent pumpkin. So with the productivity card here, your ancestors are wanting you to keep being products. Keep being product, listen to me here. Anyway, keep being productive. It's like, as long as you keep taking those steps towards your goal or your achievement or whatever you're trying to create for yourself, it will be victorious, right? It's just maintaining that productivity in your life where you keep working on the things that you're trying to achieve, where you don't take too long to wait for something to come in or whatever the case may be. As long as you're taking those baby steps is what your ancestors want from you at this time. Okay, so to close off this reading, I'm going to be pulling a Moonology card just to see what your ancestors, there we go, what your ancestors have to say for the moon phases. Oh no, I bumped it. Okay, you can still see. So we have, don't let pride get in your way. I feel like that's talking pretty obvious here. It's like your ancestors are saying, don't be too prideful because you can do things, right? You're not too high above anything to be humble and grateful and give back and receive and so on and so forth, right? So your ancestors, see, I'm getting tongue-tied now. So your ancestors are telling you that you need to just make sure that your pride is manageable, right? Okay. Then we have look at the bigger picture. What I just heard for this card for look at the bigger picture is there is a process you're currently going through where a lot of insight, wisdom and knowledge is surfacing up for you at this time, where you can actually see the future in a way, see where your path is headed in the future, right? So your ancestors are saying, if you don't see that, right, you must just take time to sit and relax and pay attention to where you are in life and all the achievements that you've already achieved, right? So that you can see how far you are in your path and you can just create a bigger image of your life in general, right? A new start is coming. I feel like your ancestors there are actually bringing in some sort of new reality for you, is what I just heard. So I feel like whatever you've been putting work and effort into when I was reading this right away tarot cards, I see that that is the process or the journey you're currently going through in order to reach this new start, right? So whatever work and effort, like I mentioned, for my Capricorns out there who are creating their own business, even if you're not creating your own business and you're working for someone, it still applies with the same kind of meaning, where all of the effort and work that you've put into this career is creating a new direction in life for you, right? So it's going to open up new doors for you, and it's going to open up so much more that it will bring in a whole new start. Okay, I want to get 2 more cards from the Oracle Moonology, the Moonology, I'm saying that right, but I feel like I'm saying it wrong. The Moonology Oracle cards. There we go. Okay, so 2 more cards. Aha. Okay, there's one. Meditate and contemplate. So your ancestors are asking you here to, again, take time to sit and relax and go through your thoughts and your memory of everything you've been through, right? Because all of this information are signs and synchronicities and messages from your ancestors that will come through in that time of meditation, that will actually bring you the conclusions that you're looking for in order to reach this new start. For my Capricorns out there, I was drawn to, let me quickly show you here. So on this card, if you look at the eyes on these fish, they stood out to me. And because of the white in the card, I link it to ancestry, right? So I feel like your ancestors are talking about your vision. For many of my Capricorns out there, it is going to be very different to what the vision means. But just to give you an example of a few things is your third eye, right? I feel like your third eye is being activated at this time, which links very closely to meditation and contemplation, right? So your ancestors are saying that the more you meditate and contemplate, the more your third eye is going to be open, and the more you will be able to see with spiritual eyes. For other Capricorns out there, I feel like I'm talking to those with glasses. I feel like your ancestors are saying to regularly clean your glasses, okay? Because oftentimes with people who wear glasses, right, the murkiness of fingerprints or dust or your breath going onto your glasses and stuff can affect your vision as well. Not in any bad way as such, but it will just block you from seeing things clearly, right? So with this card where it's for the eyes, for those of you who wear glasses, just make sure you have one of those little silk cloths that you can use to just clean your glasses, or, you know, just keep cleaning them, okay? Okay, there is the last card. Don't let your past hold you back. So I feel like that is very plain forward right there. What your ancestors are saying, don't let your past experiences hold you back, right? Or don't let people from your past hold you back. Because in your past, I see that you've been attached or connected to a lot of negative people who never supported you and who never gave you the kind of acknowledgement that you needed in the situation, right? And you have worked on getting yourself detached from those energies. So your ancestors are just putting this reminder out there to not let yourself fall back into your old ways of doing things, and to not let those people from your past filter back into your life and create more delays and challenges for you. So keep them in your past if they deserve to be in your past. And yes, I feel like I only pull one more card. Okay, one more card, please, for my Capricorns out there. What messages do your ancestors want to give you? Show me the card I need to see. Show me the card I need to see. There we go. Okay. Bring love into the situation. So your ancestors are reminding you here as well to just keep your heart space open. Okay? And whatever you're trying to achieve when it comes to your goals, your business, your family life, your generally in your life, or whatever the case may be, as long as you are working through your heart space, as long as you are using your compassion, your kindness, your generosity, and your tranquility, when you are taking action towards these different things, right, that will be very beneficial for you. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have work through your fears. Okay, so here your ancestors are saying that whatever you fear at this time, you need to remind yourself that your ancestors are constantly around you. Okay, and they are protecting you spiritually, right? They're sending you protection, they're sending you peace, love, and light. They're sending you all of this healing energy, right? So that you can actually take full action towards these goals, these beautiful things that you're trying to create in your life.